Hey guys, it's Olivia. Today's video is a little bit random, as we all know, and have been knowing and are probably tired of hearing. We are all in quarantine right now. With all of this extra time that I now have, I have been doing a lot of crafting. I'm also really into plants right now. Like, it's one of my new obsessions. It's basically my new hobby. I have been doing a lot of plant-related crafts, painting pots, making these macrame plant hangers. So today's video is just me doing a bunch of plant related crafts and DIYs that are super easy. Watching plant videos is very calming to me, and I know that right now this is a very stressful time for a lot of people. So I wanted to make this video because I feel like 1, watching craft videos, 2, watching plant videos, and 3, like listening to calming music is all calming, you know? I tried to pick like background music that was very like mellow and chill, so maybe it'll help mellow you out and give you some stress relief watching it, I hope. This whole video was filmed over the span of like a month and a half maybe, so it's kind of just like me doing crafts and then also talking about like everything that's going on in the world and also just like talking about like random things at the same time. So it's like a little bit of a podcast style. I hope you guys enjoy. Just like sit back, chill, watch this, or you can even just like play it while you're like doing a task. I like to listen to like podcast style videos while I'm like cleaning my room and stuff, so yeah, let's get into it. Today I have my plants around me because I have recently got really into plants, and since my trip to Europe has been temporarily halted. If you haven't watched my last videos of me going to Europe and then having to come back because of all this coronavirus stuff, I'm here and I'm currently on day 5 of self-quarantining to make sure I don't have the virus. I decided that with my time inside I wanted to do some DIYs, so I ordered some things from Joann Fabrics. I decided that one of the projects I want to do while I'm self-quarantining is make some plant hangers. I have 2 Joann gift cards. I'm gonna go order some stuff for some crafts. So I've been looking for a while. I've got some black macrame, some natural macrame. I've got 3 of these bigger rings, and then this set of like a couple little ones. Then this thing I've seen on Pinterest. People like to set, like wood things in the bottom of them, you know, just looking for some inspiration. And I also have a glass one because I feel like it could be cool to do it with a glass vase. Boom! Which have not arrived yet, but I do have some things sitting around my house that I wanted to use to make a couple DIY plant holders. I really like the look of like basket holders. I do have one plant pot that looks like this for my little snake plant. This is like a palm material, but I do have this stuff. So I'm gonna try to make like a little DIY basket using this and hot glue. I'm just gonna start hot gluing it around. I have not used hot glue in years. I used to use hot glue like every single day because I was always doing crafts when I was in high school. Being in quarantine, I'm like watching so many craft videos and I'm realizing that I haven't like crafted in forever, and I used to just like always be making like little things. So this is kind of fun for me actually. My biggest fear with coronavirus is like with people freaking out over toilet paper and stuff. I think it's very easy for people to start getting violent, and that's what I'm nervous about. Like, I don't want people to start raiding each other's homes for groceries because they think that they can't get enough food. And as a healthy young adult, I'm not scared of the virus. I'm really just worried about how other people are taking it, and I'm really just worried for other people. Trying to look on the bright side of this whole self-quarantine thing. I have been working out, which normally I don't do because I feel like I don't have enough time to, but now all I have is time. So I've been taking my dog out on really long walks / jogs, which I think she really appreciates. I also have gotten to spend a lot of time taking care of my plants and just like watching plant videos, which I'm obsessed with plants right now. And I just want to get a bunch of plants. The other day, my mom, she's still working right now because she works in a grocery store, so we're lucky that she still has a job because I know a lot of people have lost their jobs during this whole thing. The other day she brought me home this plant and she said it was for my quarantine. It's my quarantine plant and it's a string of pearls, and I'm so happy because string of pearls is like one of the plants that I really wanted. So I got one of my wish list plants. That's what people who make plant videos call them. It's so cute. And I can't wait for it to like start growing a bunch of vines. St. Patrick's Day was the other day, which never was a big deal to me because it really is just a holiday for like going out and drinking, and I'm not 21. but I was sad because me and Spencer, when we were in Europe, I was like, oh my god, for this St. Patrick's Day I can like actually go out and drink at a bar, and we were gonna go out and get St. Patrick's Day wasted in Europe, and that didn't happen because I was back here in the US, and even if I was 21 here, all of the bars were shut down, so I guess nobody got to have a crunk St. Patrick's Day. Some other plant things I've been doing is for my sister's birthday. She just turned 14. She had a corona birthday where we couldn't have anyone over. One of the plants my sister got for her birthday was a big pothos. I took a few cuttings with her permission and I'm propagating them, or trying to. It's been, I think, like 3 or 4 days since I put these in here. I don't see any root growth yet, but I know it takes a little while. Along with those, I was looking for other plants to grow in water, and I read that you can grow avocado pits in water. So I have 2 that I'm trying to grow. We're just experimenting here. This is very calming to do. It's very tedious, but very calming. I'm gonna turn the camera off and finish this, and then I will get back to you guys when I move on to the next step. I'm so close to being done with this. For some reason, my internet decided to go out, so that's fun. I'm gonna guess it took me about an hour and a half to do this, which seems like a lot, but again,
I got nothing but time right now.
And then I'm gonna make the straps. I saw one online where the straps of the bucket are like on the outside, and I'll insert a picture of what I'm talking about. So that's the one I'm gonna try to make. I'm just happy I didn't burn my finger at all during any of this. I also just ate like a snack. I was eating these sour cream and onion chips, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do the same thing to this that I did to this and make like a little pot for like a little succulent. My mom just got home with my sister, so they'll probably be in the background. Just for reference, if you guys are wondering, I got this from Ace Hardware. It is 50 feet, and I used literally this whole thing to cover this, and this is what's left over, and I'm going to use this to make the straps. What I want to do is split this last piece into 6 pieces and then braid them and then make a long handle to go up the side. Let's go. Okay. Ow!
Damn!
Mom,
What?
I cut my finger really bad on this crystal.
I'm making Mia run up and down the
I know,
stairs.
I'm like, why does she keep coming up and down?
Come on, Mia! Come on! Did we wear her out?
Anyways, I finished my pot. This is the This is the final product. I really like it. I think it came out super cute. And I will see you guys in literally like 2 seconds when I cut to the next clip of me in a new outfit on a new day making a new DIY. Hey guys, so, wait. I got my Joann Fabric stuff today. I spent like 30 minutes like unwrapping all of it because like I'm trying to be sanitary because, you know,
The virus.
I sprayed it all while it was sitting outside with like a cleaning spray, and then I went on like a 30-minute walk with my dog Mia, and then as I took it out of the packaging I wiped all of it down with like cleansing wipes as I took it out. I feel like a clean freak right now, but also not trying to get sick. I also have a muffin. I thrifted this a long time ago. I don't use it anymore, and I thought this would be a really good DIY to make into a propagation station. So what I'm going to do is I have 2 little jars of pothos being propagated, and I have now 4 little avocados. I'm gonna fill them with mason jars, and then I have this little string that I'm gonna use, and I'm going to attach it to the ends like this. I'm thinking I could take this and then wrap some of this string around it so that it matches the rest of the string. So we're just gonna do a little experimenting here. I'm probably gonna watch some Netflix as I do this, so it'll just be like a cute little montage for you guys to watch while I figure out how I'm going to do this. So let's get started.
Ooh, Jess, I just found a Groupon for hypnosis lessons. Think about what you can do with that. Sex stuff.
Jar.
I came up with the best name for an uncircumcised penis. Bishop in a turtleneck.
Yeah. Jar.
Damn it! I can't find my driving moccasins anywhere!
I finished this thing, string it through here because I want this to be able to be the thing that I can hang it from, So I finished it. This is what it looks like. I can't decide if I want to have it be hanging because it makes me a little nervous because it's like very heavy with all of the water. I think it could be cute to just glue the jars to the wood and just have it like sit. So I decided that I prefer it just standing because this just makes me a little too nervous. So I'm gonna cut these off. Maybe I'll find something else to use this thing in since I put so much effort into this. This is how DIYs go. This needs like something to hold it up. I wonder. I could hot glue it to these two jars, then have a really big propagation station. For the end ones, I don't know if I want to put water in them because that will be a struggle to try to get the water out. What can I add to the end ones? Ooh, ASMR. For one of the ends, I have this little spray bottle. Can stick that in there, that works. Maybe if I buy some plant fertilizer, I could put like a fertilizer on this side. I think it's pretty practical too because I can like easily like lift them out, and
if the glue comes undone, you know, I can easily like re-hot glue that.
but for now, I actually really like how this turned out. Here is the final DIY for the second one. Hello, so today I decided that I don't like this pot. I just like terracotta's not really my style, so I kind of want to paint it, and I realized that it's going to be a little bit more difficult to paint with a plant in it, but I keep looking at it in my room and I just really don't like the terracotta.
Sorry if you like terracotta.
I got the idea to paint this because
I was scrolling through Pinterest
and I saw a pot, so I'm going to paint it to be similar to this right here. I'm just going to sit here and paint this, maybe chat a little, and then I also might just watch some Netflix. I'm painting on top of this Plum Market bag because I don't have newspaper in my house, so this is the best thing I have. As of right now when I'm filming this, it is, I think, maybe day 17 or 16 of my self-quarantine, free of all symptoms.
Actually, low-key, last night I got scared that I had it.
Because I had like a little bit of a wheezing going on, but I had just gone outside and ran, so I think that's what it is because this morning I'm fine again. This is definitely gonna need 2 coats of black because that's what that looks like. I'm just really hoping that this ends before summer because it's gonna suck to be stuck inside like all summer long. I also would really like to go back to Europe. I don't even know how many times I've said that, but I'm trying not to let go of that dream, and I don't want to get distracted by coming back to like normal life. Like I want to remember, like,
Look, we're going back to Europe when this is over, Olivia. Like, don't you forget it.
I finally pulled my fake nails off. I got them done before I went to Europe because my mom took me and my grandma out to get our nails done because my grandma has Alzheimer's. So we like to take her out to do stuff. It wasn't that painful, but it was like really cringy to do because it was like peeling my nails backwards and stuff, and I hated every second of it. But it had to happen because they were starting to get so grown out, and it's not like I can go to a nail salon and get them off. Speaking of my grandma, as I said, she is in a home because she has Alzheimer's. I feel the most bad for people stuck in old folks' homes. They don't understand. Sometimes she understands and sometimes she's like, why, like, haven't you come to get me? Like, I'm ready for you to come get me now. Like, it's just sad because I feel like she thinks that we've abandoned her. And the other day we went and talked to her through a window. It was nice to see her, but she seemed confused, and it just, like, I feel like it kind of just made her more confused. I don't know how helpful that was for her. So I don't know if we're going to be doing that again, because that was probably like a week ago. Luckily my grandma hasn't cried, because when people cry, I cry. Like, I can't help it, because I feel like I feel people's emotions sometimes. I don't know if you guys believe in like horoscopes and stuff, but
I'm a Pisces.
a lot of the times I read that Pisces are very like empathetic people, very in tune with their emotions. Sometimes I'm a little too emotional, but I feel like I have gotten a really good grip on my emotions. I've also noticed I feel like when people are in pain, I put myself so much in their shoes that I feel like I can feel their pain.
Let's talk about horoscopes.
I don't believe that horoscopes dictate every characteristic of a person, but I've known like 4 different Scorpios. My gay roommate at New York, he had a best friend who's also Scorpio. My boyfriend and my old best friend were all Scorpios, and they all have very similar characteristics, but they're all very different people. So I feel like horoscopes are a little bit accurate on some level. When people use horoscopes as an excuse for doing something shitty or acting shitty, that irritates me, because you can't just say,
Oh, well, I'm like a Gemini, and the sun was not in my zone that day, so I was like really not acting like myself.
you need to take responsibility for your actions. You can't just blame it on the way the stars were aligning. You can't. Once I have my second coat painted, I will film while I'm painting the little white stripes. Here it is. I feel like it turned out super cute. I'm really happy with it. And yeah,
That was me painting a pot.
hope you enjoyed. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little update on my avocados. It is now April 9th, so it's been about 25 days, I think, since I put the first couple in here. He is finally starting to grow roots. It's really cool. It's like really rewarding to finally see roots growing on it, because they have been sitting here for like 30 days with nothing going on. And also, I guess I could give you guys an update on these as well. I just woke up, so like, hey, here is what the roots look like. I'm just gonna pull them out. I'm really excited. I really have enjoyed like watching the roots grow on them. I put these in the water the same time that I put the avocados. This one has a really tiny root growing. This one's got like a big one. This one's got a pretty big one as well. This one has a big one as well. This one's got one as well. This one's got 2 growing. This one's got 2 little babies growing. And then this one's got this root, and this one's got a really baby root still. I'll probably leave them in there for another month before I plant them in dirt, but eventually I do want to put them into soil. I didn't film this, but I started the propagation process of my peperomia, this one. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I have them there, and yeah, that's my little propagation update. Hello, I am going to be painting pots. Also, I just wanted to take a second to acknowledge the fact that I'm wearing a Mercury in retrograde shirt when I literally was just talking about how I don't believe in horoscopes that deeply. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of funny, but I'm wearing it because I just like the design. Moving on. I already painted 1 pot in this video. Now I have 2 more pots that I want to paint. The reason I want to do this one is because we have this goldfish plant in my kitchen. I think it needs a new pot. I think it's been in this one too long. So I want to transfer into this one. My mom has decided that, oh, here comes my cat. For one of our quarantine projects, we are going to be repainting the kitchen. So we just ordered the paint tonight. We're going to be changing our kitchen to like a navy blue. So I want to create a planter that will match the kitchen. I also have made 2 macrame plant hangers. I want to make another macrame plant hanger for this goldfish plant. I think I'm going to do a black macrame hanger, and I kind of want to paint this white and then do like little navy blue designs on it. I think I'll probably just do like a time lapse of this. I'll be watching New Girl since
I am rewatching the show for the 3rd time.
Maybe I'll paint this one black and then paint like pink designs on it. I have this one. I don't really like the polka dots on this. I could paint this one too. It's probably like an hour later. I have this one all coated. This one is still drying, the tiny black one. And I also painted the bucket. I found this picture
On Pinterest.
that I think I'm gonna use as the inspo. Our kitchen, as I said, is gonna be painted blue, so I want to do a pot that like complements it. So this is the one that I'm kind of wanting to go off of. This is the face one that I am basing this one off of, my little bucket. So now I will paint this one while this one dries. I have one eye done. I think the eyebrows look good. So here's how this one turned out. I really like it. I got this layer painted. They're kind of looking like mountains and I kind of like it actually. I think it's cute. While I wait for that to dry, I could start painting this, but I haven't really decided exactly what I want to paint on this yet. So instead, I'm going to start on getting the string ready to make the macrame plant hanger. For this, I have this thing that came with a nursery pot for another plant and it was white, so I painted the tip of it black, and I'm going to probably chop these off right here and then attach it to this. I have 8 pieces that are all like 3 arm spans long. I can link some macrame tutorials in the description because I don't really want to make this a tutorial video. Now that that is all secure, I think this is ready to do the next coat, which is the navy. Today for quarantine, I gave my dog a bath. She did not like that, but she's really fluffy and clean now. And now I am painting pots because I felt like it. This is what it looks like. I think it's really cute. Who knows when I'm gonna finish the hanger and repot this all and it all be together, but once it's done I will definitely show you guys. So see you guys in the next clip. It's now 3:46 in the morning, 3:47. I don't know why I stayed up this late.
Yes, I do.
I stayed up because I wanted to finish this, and once I start a project, I can't stop. So here is how the pot turned out. I think it came out really good. It kind of looks like mountains, but then the little goldfish leaves actually do kind of look like goldfish, and so it like kind of gives it like water vibes to me. I just feel like the blue really complements the orange, and I'm really happy with how it turned out.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
So that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to be doing another plant video soon where I do an unboxing and like a collective plant haul. I did have some footage where I went and I ordered some plants online from Facebook and went and picked them up at a local plant nursery. That footage for some reason is lost, so I'm gonna do a haul of those plants because I no longer have like the footage of me like first seeing them. Also did just order one plant in the mail. My mom got me a plant for Easter, and then I also have a few new plants that I had gotten at Home Depot from when I went and got the paint for my kitchen, and the plants that I got when I went and picked them up from the nursery. And I also have a documentary coming soon that I started last semester in my film class, and I'm still currently finishing it because it's all animated by me, which was way more work than I initially anticipated. So that is still in the works, but that will be coming soon too. So stay tuned on my channel and subscribe so you don't forget to see those videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one.